Okay, so welcome back to Squire's Workshop. It is Saturday, February 27th. Yeah. So first up on the mill today, we have a walnut crotch log. And so across the crotch down here, it's about 34 inches. And then on the other end, and we'll get over there, it's 16 across the short way and 19 across the wide way. So what I'm gonna actually do, let me step up there. Alright, so I'll give you a top-down view of it. So as you see on the right hand side there, that's actually all tore up. So what I'm going to do is turn it so that that side's up, kind of shave some of that off, get it down to where it'll fit through the mill, and then lay it back down flat and slab it out. Looking at the bark structure through here, it's going to be really pretty inside. So that's what we're up to. A little more. Good. Clamp it there. Alright, so I'm going to show you where we're at.
Okay, I'm going to take the claw down.
Yep, that's fine. Alright, so she's got it clamped in there, but you can see it's split here. So that's, I'm going to come in below this and cut it off, and that'll give me enough to go where I can go through the mill with it. And that's, you can see there was an old break there of some kind. So, alrighty. Looks good. Alright, so stop because the blade tension was off, so I got that straightened out, but I wanted to show you where we're at with this. So I'm going to take one more slice off this side and then roll it over and go from the other side. We're getting some really great grain pattern through this. So we'll do another one and see what we get.
Right as you went in for that first cup, I could see that.
The wobble, yeah, it's just bouncing all over the place.
The
So I'm going to do some checks on it, and we'll take a look at these two that we just cut. So off in the distance, over in the trees over there, there's a pair of red-tailed hawks, and they're talking to us. So this one you saw. You want to hold the camera for a minute? Either side, don't matter. I don't know. Oh, there, it'll come back. So I'm cutting these just a shade over 1 inch thick. That wasn't smart. These will darken up as they get more air on them. Yeah, so step on up a bit. See what we're getting with the crotch grain. Over here's where those ants are. So that's going to be really, really pretty. I might try to take one more slice off of it on this side and then roll it over, and the other side is going to be pretty spectacular too. So cool. All right, so what I was seeing as I was starting to cut, this blade was wobbling back and forth this way. So obviously needed to check, and I don't know how well you can see that, but that's loose and this is loose. So we're going to get the wrenches out and tighten that up. I did check the other side, and this one's nice and tight. Now I haven't done anything. I replaced these belts God, a month ago, but I haven't really cut anything since then. The main drive belt also has been replaced, and it likes to walk out of its track also. So I end up, I know you can't see down in there, but I end up having to move that back over too. And I'm thinking about putting a little bolt up here just to kind of push it over to where it needs to be so it'll stay there. But if you see me sometimes when I pull down on the lever and then go back up and pull down again, it's so that this belt will seat itself where it's supposed to be. So, all right, well, let me get this tightened up and we can get back on the job. I'm gonna give you a view from the log. Hope I don't kill the camera. so the ants are not happy because their nest is over here and we're cutting through it. But now it's time to roll this puppy over. And yeah, I'm supposed to keep the motor running while I'm doing this, but I ain't doing anything too crazy. Alrighty. So let's do this. Alright. So just to see the difference, this has been in the air for a few minutes, like maybe 5. This is fresh cut. See the difference in how green this is compared to that? And this will actually get darker. It'll be more closer to this by the time it's all done. So, all right, let's get this cleaned off and see what we're dealing with. Alright, I just hope that's showing up really well on the camera. Alright, where this ant is trying to get, but look at that. The purple's down through there and the striations and the craziness in the grain pattern. So really, really pretty. But now we're going to roll it over and go from the other side. Getting into the crotch figure again. To me, this looks like a wolf, and then a flame underneath of him. That's real pretty. Yeah. I'm gonna stick it up there. See, don't that look like a wolf? And then a flame underneath of him. It's just like he's coming out of fire. All right, I'm weird. So anyway.
You're weird.
That's what it looks like.
That's pretty.
Yeah, beautiful. I love the grain through there is just gorgeous. Yeah, let's see what we got underneath of it. Like Christmas, every time you take a cut.
Wow, look at the variegation in colors. In a shade, you're shadowing.
There you go.
I mean, it looks like there's purple in that.
There is, yeah. Definitely. More up in here. When you get up in here, there's more. That's that deep colors. Oh, now she's moving closer. Alright, we're getting into where the ants are. So Again, this is the blade I'm running is a 747 turbo. I think a .043 or 045, one or the other. So
It almost looks purple in a couple, you know,
yeah.
the stripes.
Yeah. Yep. Got one more there. Nope. All right, we're
That's
down
the
to
bottom. Whoops.
Yeah. So before I can cut it again, we got to lower this clamp,
Yeah, I gotta
and we'll get that.
get back to my.
Station keeping. Yeah. All right, so this is the next to the last cut. Pretty. And yeah, come along for the ride. And then once we get this cleaned off, alrighty, this is where the ants are, down there. A lot of them have already bugged out. Get it? Ants bugged out? Anyway. Alright, and there you go. Now that last one's about 2 inches thick, just because I wasn't comfortable with trying to get lower on the mill. So, actually, let me measure that. See exactly where they're at. Yeah, right at 2. So that's okay. That'll be a good slab for somebody. Make a nice table or something. If I try to split it in half, then I'm going to end up with like 7/8 and 7/8 or something like that, and just not worth messing with. Alright, so there it is, all stacked and stickered. The one on top is 2 inches thick. I just didn't feel comfortable trying to cut it again. And then there's 10 of the other slabs. So not too bad for a little bit of work. And just to show you what that last one looks like, I'll walk through the shadow, but I don't know how well you can see it under that shadow. Down in there, it's pretty. Alright, so the next one up, I think, is going to be an Osage orange. But thank you for your time, and if you like my videos, please subscribe, please share, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.